So basically, you're going to be Harvard yoga professors.
Yes.
Harvard College. Are you going to have to start talking like you're from Harvard?
I'm trying. With this accent, I'm going to try.
Park the car at Parking Drive.
We found out a couple of months ago that we were invited to attend Harvard with the hopes of being accepted to participate.
So you were going to be attending as visitors.
Yes.
Okay.
They invited us
As students, per se.
basically.
But you've learned recently that your status has changed, is that right?
Yes. So they asked us if we were interested in submitting an abstract of the study and, what we've learned from doing yoga in the classroom. And we just recently found out last week, I believe, that it has been accepted and we're going to present in July. We're going to talk about our yoga in the classroom with our pre-K students.
Now let's inhale up and let's do a swan dive and just hang like a rag doll. But the rag doll's very quiet. She's relaxing. So we're going to inhale up into cow. And we're going to exhale into cow. Inhale into cow. Exhale. Roll your toes. Push up into our downward dog. And walk your dog.
Kim Cassidy is the fourth member. She is in Ohio now, so she's not with us today, but she's the one, the doctor that sponsors the study and is doing all the paperwork. She decided that she wanted to study her students that had disengaging behavior in the classroom. And she wanted to see how yoga would affect that. If, with a regular yoga practice, would that get better? And so that's how the study started. The engagement of the students went up dramatically. We had an 86.7% increase in engaging behavior from where they were disengaged at the beginning of this study.
What is disengaged behavior?
It just means they're not paying attention. So you saw a little bit of it today. The kids are just kind of off in their own world, and they're just not really paying attention. They're not really focused on what we're doing.
Kind of like short attention span.
Yes. And yoga is great for, ADHD, for autism. We worked with special ed kids in Mount Carmel last year doing yoga, and it was very effective.
How does yoga bring out their attention and improve their focus?
It marries their breath and their mind and their body together. So as you heard when we were saying inhale up and exhale down, what that does is it brings awareness to your body, and so they kind of will phase out everything around them, and they will bring it back to themselves, and that gives them the tools to ground and to be able to take a deep breath and say, okay, if I take a deep breath, then maybe I don't want to take that kid's pencil, or they measured behavior as well.
Exactly.
How does that feel? I mean, Harvard is kind of like the top of the mountain when it comes to colleges and universities to be recognized by Harvard.
Yeah,
I don't have words.
Yeah, we don't have words yet. We're just
very humble.
Yeah, this is just a passion for us.
It's a passion.
We love it. We've been teaching adults for forever, and we just started kids last year. We were just we just got into it. We didn't really know what we were getting into and what to expect, and so from that, it's just it's just been such a great experience.
And Dr. Cassidy was kind of like you're into the school system.
She was.
Yes.
So it's actually her study still. Right.
Correct.
But you're doing some of the lab work, I guess.
Yes, we're doing the actual hands-on work.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll actually be a published study.
Yes. Because we were invited to participate and present. It will be
included in the conference course material.